So you got two options the way I see it. You have a lighter or you have matches. I'm a match guy. Some people, a buddy of mine is just like instantly nauseated if somebody lights a match in the room. The sulfur thing. He just like gets queasy. So no matches when I'm smoking around him unless I'm outdoors and I'm a ways a bit. Lighter. With a lighter, this bowl has been a little bit scorched on the back side here. And, it's just part of it. But I expect it's because they were using a lighter. And heaven help you never use one of those pipe lighters that is the blue flame that'll braise plumbing and are used for that sometimes. No, don't even think it. So if you want to use a lighter, fine. I still think, I don't know, it's just like not, maybe there's a purity thing. Maybe this is where I have some ritual. To me, it's not as pure, and I suspect there are some unburned petroleum products, even though everybody says, oh, no. But whatever. So, now at this point, if I could get the dang thing lit. Of course, on a windy day, these are precarious. So now we're doing a charring light. You're not really lighting the tobacco. You're just evenly roasting the top of it. Now at this point, you could take your tamper or a nail or your finger, although it gets a little hot, and give it a little tamp. Has a nice springiness, indicating to me that that's a good pack. Not too tight, not too loose. It's just got a little spring to it. Now we're going to light it. See, and it didn't light that last time, but it's nicely charred on top. And what happens is that tobacco, when it gets hot, it expands. The leaves uncurl and so forth, and so it can have this big wad of very loosely packed tobacco on top. So what you're doing is you're charring it and drying it out, so in preparation for lighting it. Words just make it seem so complicated, but it really isn't. And let the sulfur burn off if you're using matches. Nice even light. Tobacco always tastes different when you first light the bowl than it does at the end. I'm always pleasantly surprised. And you know what? You may have to relight it. I'm not with this bowl, but this bowl. But and it's generally evenly lit, not perfectly so. I may end up doing a little adjustment, pull the stuff in from the sides around the edge of the bowl that didn't really get lit. Now, cigarette smokers, I'm sure, have a tendency to inhale. I'm not a cigarette smoker, never have been. Secondhand cigarette smoker. But I like to get a nice big wad of smoke. I can just, it has a certain density to it in your mouth. It's really nice. Yeah, I mean, this is, it's good. Is it gourmet? Well, I'd call it maybe not quite gourmet. It's enjoyable. It's real smooth. It doesn't have for me the interest, the taste that the more Balkan blends do. Balkan indicating a certain, maybe have more Macedonian, what's called Oriental tobaccos, um, which for me had a lot of taste, interest. So if Balkan Sobrani was still around, I would most likely be a fan of that. If it has Balkan in the name these days and no Burley, sign me up. I'm good. I'm interested.